Hey, what is Jesus looking for in the church? I'm ready to go. First of all, he's looking for a holy place for all who seek him. It's in the text. It really is. It's in the text. Notice, in verse 12, then Jesus went into the temple of God, drove out all those who bought and sold in the temple, overturned the tables of the money changers, and the seat of those who sold doves. Whew, preacher, amen. He went into the temple of God, drove out all those who bought and sold, turned tables over. Can you imagine they got all the money on the table? Jesus go up to the table and turn the table over, money flying everywhere, amen. And then notice what it says. Jesus makes a statement, and he said to them, it is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you made it into a den of thieves. He's talking to the leadership there, dear. Amen, amen. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here preaching. Amen. I don't have nowhere to go. Amen. The house of God ought to be a place of prayer where we can come together and pray. If you want your attendance to go down, tell people we're going to start praying. Something about prayer that will make things happen. Something about prayer. Some of you here today, you know prayer will change things. He said, you turned my house into a house of thieves, and it ought to be a house of prayer. It's bad when you got to beg people to pray. Can I preach a little while? We are told that Jesus entered into Jerusalem, went immediately to the temple. Once he arrived, he began to clean things out. He took out anything that didn't belong. In short, the temple was being used as a place for people to further their own selfish agendas rather than a place to offer God worship. Somebody said, how can you get out of this? They were doing their own agenda. The thing that was happening, they were selling doves. And the poor people, can I preach a little while? The price of the doves had got so high that only the rich could buy, and the poor people had to struggle. Amen. And it was putting a burden on the people. He was looking for a holy place. And what he found out is that people were pushing their own agendas. Did God put us out to church because too many of us are pushing our own agendas and taking the holiness out of the building, but we got our own hidden agendas? Did God put us out because we got our own hidden agendas? Hey, help me somebody. Can I talk a little while? You got an agenda. I got an agenda. Bobo got an agenda. Louise got an agenda. Come on and talk back to me. But God gives one vision in the church. And anything that has more than one vision or more than one head is a freak. Can I help you, Lord? Can I help me out? Help me out. I might well say it, amen. It is not normal, amen. But can I wish I hear somebody talk back to me? I'm not scared. I ate my cornflakes this morning. Amen, amen. Too many hidden agendas. These people were not pushing Jesus' agenda, but they were pushing their own agendas. How many agendas do we have? Can I talk a little while? Here at the Orange Grove Missionary Baptist Church. Got a large choir. Everybody in the choir got an agenda. Amen. Got many preachers. Everybody got an agenda. Can I talk a little while? In the digging board, everybody got an agenda. In the missionary, everybody got an agenda. When are we going to get on one agenda? And that is the agenda of Jesus Christ. And if God is not satisfied with what we are doing, we need to close it up. Amen. Amen.